What do you seek in a relationship? It's like I want this from you and you give me. One person is giving and the other person is taking. And if the other person has taken, or that person calls you up, and many times it happens that so the love of her children. It so happened a few years back that a very close friend of mine, so after some days, I got irritated and said, why am I to be the one who should always be calling you? So I'm not going to call you again. And I don't want to be the one to initiate. So if I've called you up 10 times, you should be calling me at least once. And that was a decent expectation that I had from her. But it didn't work out that way. Not that she did it intentionally, but she knew that I would call up if a particular period of time has passed. Then so it sort of became a habit. And we got a little away from one another due to certain reasons, and certain what you say, ego issues. And I totally stopped calling her up, and she stopped calling me, and to the extent that we didn't talk to one another as well. But then after some time, I just recollected and I said, this relationship is very much valuable to me. So why am I letting ego come in between? It is a relationship that is more important because she has been like a sister to me. She has been like a mentor to me. She has guided me. She has been there in times of need. Wow, what a great way. आज जिंदगी का चर्चा चाय पे चर्चा सुल्ताना के साथ. So I am so grateful to have a lovely cook who gives me chai without asking. So well, it went on like that. And what should I say, the relationship was a very stressful, and each of us waiting and wanting the other to take the lead to revive the relationship, and our egos coming in between. We never made, none of us took the first step. And then I started feeling a little bad about what's happening, because I knew she was a person who's dependable, who's my anchor, and like a sister. So I decided to initiate. I put my ego back, because I had learned that ego means edit God out. And I decided to go forward and speak to her. And I hugged her and said, I really missed you all these days. And then things revived. We started talking to each other, and our bond became stronger and stronger. And then when there were a few difficulties in my life, she was the one who supported me, helped me out, gave me the courage, motivated me, and brought me forward in whatever I am doing. So I realized that what I did that day was really good. Had I allowed my ego to remain with me, she would not have been with me. And I made a conscious choice to take the first step to mend the relationship and to be friends again. So that really helped me and made me understand that relationships are valuable. We cannot go far alone, but if we have friends, if we have a support system, we can definitely go forward. And whatever we are doing will be appreciated, acknowledged, and accepted by our loving friends and the people with whom we have very good relationships. So nothing in this world is worth breaking a relationship. So if you have been into a relationship and if you are going through problems, be kind to yourself. Take the first step. If the person is worth it, go forward. Make at least one attempt to mend or make the relationship. I remember there was two friends in school when I was teaching. And these two boys were extremely intelligent, extremely intelligent. I would like to take the name, and if they are watching me now, I really thank you for having listened to me at that particular point of time. I think his name was some Nair. I forgot. Ajay's brother Vijay, I think. Vijay Nair. And the other guy was, I'm not able to recollect his name, but let's say Mr. X and Mr. Y. They were very good friends and competitors in school. They would actually be fighting for 1 mark. One of them would get 1 mark more than the other in the finals, and they would have a fight. And but that khatta mita rishta of theirs was very sweet. And one day something happened, and both stopped talking to each other. And I really felt very bad, because I had seen them smile, laugh, have fun together, and it's so energizing for me to see them as being very good friends and loyal friends. And suddenly some little issue, petty issue, and they're not talking to each other. I just couldn't bear it. So I called them in the library and I said, I want to talk to both of you. So I made them sit across one another, and was a mediator between them. And I just told them to patch up, because I said, you cannot get a better friend than him. Each of you cannot get a better friend. Both of you understand each other so much that your friendship can be a booster to each of your success. So please patch up and become friends once again. And I'm so thankful that somewhere they saw light in whatever I have told, and they became friends, and I think they still are friends. I am not in touch with them, but this is it is one of them is Vijay Nair, and the other guy, I know him, I remember his face, but I cannot recollect his name. It's coming to me, but I'm not able to. So if you're watching this, I hope you're still friends, and do let me know about your friendship now also. God bless you with lots and lots and lots of peace and prosperity. And I have my public speaking course coming up on 21st and 22nd, that is Saturday and Sunday. And I wish to teach people how to connect to one another, how to connect to the audience, how to connect to yourself. So do write to me at seminarbiji@gmail.com, or message me, and I'll reply back to you. That's the only way I know how to ask you to come for my programs. And my intent is to help you become your best version. So I win when you win. So God bless you all, and have a super awesome, fantastic day.